I'll admit, I never thought I would see the day when Planescape Torment would be a palate cleanser for me, but I just got through a rather ridiculous, insane part of the game I was also playing for this channel, so yeah. I need something else to calm things down a little bit. So, first things first, find a tavern. And it looks like we've already found one.
All right.
These people do not look friendly. If I'm not mistaken, Curst is the boundary town to a not so friendly plane. I guess you're the person who runs this establishment? You see a haggard, grim man. His coarse face is lined and weathered, and his eyes are red-rimmed. He straightens as he sees you. Welcome to the Trader's Gate. I'm Tainted Bars, the innkeeper. I need a place to stay. Listen. Damn, I hate to make a request of a stranger, but I think I can help you if you can help me. He continues in a rush. My daughter got kidnapped. She's going to be sold. I'm going to lose this place if I don't have her to help me, and I have information that could be very valuable to you. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, see? What do you need?
Updated my journal.
Go over there and talk to Marquez. He's the ex-Harmonium fellow. He knows about these slavers, and he holds the first part of the key that'll put you on the path of seeing the diva. There are 5 parts to the key, but it ain't a physical key. When you've got the parts together, you come tell me, and it unlocks knowledge in my mind. Till then, though, it stays secret. You gotta satisfy the key holders. I'll do it. Marquise will tell you what you have to do, and when you're finished, he'll steer you to the next person who has a key. Alright. We'll just go merchant. And let's do it again. Alright, we're good now.
Alright.
How much gold do I have anyway? Not much. Well, let's talk to you first since I'm nearby. Actually, you know what? More important, let's talk to my party. I want to see their reaction to what just happened.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
I could use some advice. What do you think we should do next? Well, here's how I see things. Go on. You got me, Chief. This is all your show. I'm just following you around.
Aye? What is it you want then?
In the maze, Ravel said you were tormented. What did she mean? Anna frowns. She meant nothing, she did. Probably hag talk it was. Are you sure? It was nothing. If you don't know what she was saying, I don't either. Well, if you want to talk about it, I'm listening. Anna's gaze drops for a moment. I don't know why I'm traveling with you. I don't know why I went with you to find Ravel. She frowns, but she seems more confused than angry. It makes no sense, it does, and I don't like it. Anna takes a deep breath. I think I have feelings for you. It feels strange, it does. I don't think I ever liked anyone. But yeah, Anna gives a half-hearted shrug without meeting your gaze. I don't know what it is about you. I mean, you're daft a lot of times. You walk like your hips are broken, you're clumsy, you smell like a zombie. But I like you. Anna, why didn't you say something? We could have settled this long, but it's cause I think you're doomed. Anna suddenly meets your gaze. I think your walk would change, but you don't know it yet. So I feel for you, but I'm afraid for you. And that's killing me, it is. I cannot let you come to harm, but I don't know what to do to stop it. You grab her by the neck with your free hand, and you watch Anna's features go stone as you pull her to you and kiss her on the lips. At first, it's like kissing a wall, and then she starts slowly kissing you back. Hesitant at first, then with more confidence, her teeth lightly biting your upper lip. You hear her snarl in the back of her throat, and her tail starts snaking around your leg, then squeezing, each squeeze matching one of her bites. Would you two cut it out before I have to get a Davos over here to separate the two of you? Morty, or at least allow me to cut in. As you kiss, you suddenly notice that Anna's skin is becoming warm. It's radiating heat, like hot coals. You pull back, Anna's teeth giving one last bite, and she looks at you in confusion, then anger. What is it then? I'm not good at it, am I? No, it's your skin. Why are you getting so warm all of a sudden? Aye? Anna frowns and looks down at herself. You notice small whiffs of smoke are trailing from the edges of her jerkin. Fiend blood it is. She raises an eyebrow. Never had that happen before, though. What? No one's ever kissed you before? She shrugs. No one's ever dared to. And even if they did, I doubt it would have been like that. I'll take that as a compliment, then. Aye. Anna glasses around and her tail is flicking erratically. Are we gonna keep moving on now or what? We don't have time to be standing and chatting, do we don't? Well, I'm not done kissing you yet. Come here. She steps back alarmed. Nay, who knows what would happen next? Maybe my body will turn to flame, it will. Yeah, and your lips keep your distance. Alright, this time. Let's move on. Note to self, stop being such an idiot. Okay, so nothing for you to say.
Yes?
Do you ever use weapons? No, there is seldom the need, and I find that I cannot bear the touch of cold iron or even steel for long periods of time. In any event, I have a number of natural defenses that tend to discourage attackers, such as...
Updated my journal.
The kiss of a succubus is lethal to mortals, though they rarely realize the danger until their death is almost upon them. Far from Grace's eyes, I can resort to it when the need arises. I see. When we were in Ravel's maze, Ravel said you were tormented. Are you in pain? Far from Grace is silent for a moment, her gaze becoming distant. When she turns back to you, her eyes are a strange shade of azure, a shade that speaks of sadness and tears. Ravel sees much with her black brambled eyes, some things which are hidden to others' eyes, even things about their own natures. She shakes her head slowly. Sometimes the pain makes itself known. I have learned it is a difficult thing to turn on one's nature. Are you going to be alright? She smiles, very faintly, and she meets your gaze. Yes, you are kind to ask. The pain still makes itself known, but I came to terms with my nature many centuries ago. Very well, then. Grace stops you before you can continue. I thank you for asking about my well-being. Your concern is not unwelcome. Just wanted to make sure you were alright. Okay. I doubt I'll get anything out of Ignis, but worth a try. Ignis, about your teaching, about the torments I subjected you to. I'm sorry. Flames, no torments. Ignis slowly turns, twisting above the ground. He may have heard you, but you don't know if the words meant anything to him. Are you sure, supplicant? Ignis stops instantly, and he whirls on you, new flames bleeding from his chest and skull in a horrid, crackling mass. It's like a nest of flames suddenly erupted from hidden recesses on Ignis's body. Supplicant no more is Ignis. Speak such again, and Ignis will burn you. Understood. Your heart jumps as Ignis soars. This again. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. Do I want to pursue that too far? I don't know. Well, I can't even speak right now, so I suppose not. Well,
my faith lend me strength.
Oh, thanks, Haynes Fall from Grace. That's useful. So it looks like she's automatically casting spells. I might be able to change that for a later thing. You see a burly blonde man wearing the armor of a harmonium officer. His face is rosy with drink, and behind his smile, his eyes are filled with bitterness. He launches into speech without preamble. Here's the deal. Slavers have kidnapped Bars's daughter. It's your job to get them back. I'll tell you where to find them. You go kill them. May report back to me, and I'll help you find the diva you're looking for. I'll even teach you weapons. Agreed? Agreed. Last I heard, the slavers were in the east in Inner Curst. They've got the nod from the city guard. Find them, make sure Bars's daughter is alright, and kill them. When you're done, come back here and I'll tell you the first part of the key you need to find the diva. Fine. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Okay, next question. Does everybody seem to already know that I'm looking for somebody? Yeah, well. Maybe, I don't know.
What's up? Good as done.
It feels like something broke halfway along the line. I'm not sure. You see an angel-faced man, his eyes squinting nearly shut as if unwilling to watch the world's horrors or to let the world see the horrors inside him. And yet his face is creased with smile lines. His voice is friendly and lackadaisical as he greets you. Hi. I had some questions for you. What do you want to know? What can you tell me about this place? What, the Trader's Gate Tavern? It's run by Tainted Bars over there, and frequented by the folks you see here. Marquise, ex-Harmonium, Kitla, ex-employee, Dallin, ex-just about everything, and do I ever have some stories about him that maybe I'll tell you sometime, and Donna Quisho, whose story I don't know. Yet. Who are you? Me? I'm Nabat, one-time raconteur? Now reduced to selling stories in alehouses. I'm retired for now. Maybe I'll give you a story later. Maybe. You want anything else? I'm looking for a diva. His face crinkles in a smile. What makes you think I'd know anything about that? Seriously, what do you want to know?
Sure, why not?
Alright, that's how it's gonna be. This enormous monstrosity was apparently intended as a joke that no one got. It is dusty and unintended. Okay, so you're Kitlum. Let's see what you have to say.
Yeah?
You see a tall, striking woman. She stands staring at the walls of the tavern without seeing them, her hands slowly curling into fists and unclenching. When she sees you, her eyes dart across your clothing and gear, and then back to your eyes. A sardonic smile crosses her face, and she looks away again. Greetings. She looks back at you and scowls. Do you always make a habit of talking to strangers? If I need to ask them questions, then yes. What a fascinating life you must lead to do such things. Sadly for you, I'm busy. I appreciate being left alone. I'll just leave you alone then. You see a red-haired woman, short and plump. Her face is lined with cares, worries, and hatred. Eds that seem to have festered for far too long. She sneers at your approach, then turns her head away so that you cannot see her eyes. She acts as though you can't see her if she can't see you. To her, you do not even exist. Alright, that seems to be everything I would care to see, unless I want to talk to the random Curst citizens. Now. Hello, Limlim.
Alright.
Are there supposed to be Limlims everywhere? This seems a bit much.
Done. Done.
Okay. Huh? Tell us what? The guard pauses long enough to say, "You didn't see nothing, not if you know what's good for you." What's back here? Oh, Spring Flash and Lover's Band. Interesting.
Done. Alright.
Do I want to intervene there? I'm not sure. What's this building? Grain silo. Alright, so that's where they keep a bunch of food then.
I'm gone.
Also, what is a Trico? What's that supposed to be? Okay, blacksmith. Might be able to sell a bunch of junk there. Hey, Dakon, can you tell me what this is? I thought you had an identify spell. That's what I thought anyway. Hang on, let me check your mage book. What, did everything get wiped? From when you got killed? Actually, that might be true for all I know. Alright then. Okay, so I ended up having to quit real quick because I got interrupted, so back into it, and that was a weird freeze.
Alright.
Come on, game. I know I
I'm
just
gone.
started up my computer, but you aren't that dumb. I hope.
Done.
I sincerely hope, anyway. So,
Alright.
so this must be some sort of dump room. And then, wonder if I'm able to talk to you. Okay, move forward a little bit. Now we might be able to try. You see a scruffy old man who reeks of garbage. He seems somehow more vital than most of the people of this town. More vibrant, as if he didn't quite belong here. He looks up at you as you approach and straightens his back. Come to see case? Heard stories of wisdom and righteousness? Examples to be set and lived by? Who are you? I am Kiss, caretaker of the town's refuse. I tend to their garbage, and in metaphor I have seen a fair number of souls float this way as well. I am the voice that urges them to goodness, and I fear they ignore me. I see. I had a few more questions. What do you need? What is this place? This is... Okay. Wait a minute. This is the town's refuse. I watch over it, to hunt the vermin who pick through it. I keep it from spilling into the city, and in turn they bring me more. What can you tell me of Curst? It is a town that is on the brink of disaster. All manner of evil is being done here, and nothing is as it seems. All is hidden beneath the veneer of civility, but the venom scars those who breathe it in. This is a poisonous town, filled with poisonous people. Okay. Tell me about this dump. He leans forward conspiratorially. I have a secret entrance into the underground here, a secret almost no one knows. There is a way into the Undercity, but I have never used it. Should I go down, I foresee that I could never return. The way down is slippery, and the rubble would collapse behind me. When I'm ready to die, I shall slide down there and let the monsters feast on my bones.
Updated my journal.
Your will be done.
Okay, so if I really want to get to the underground, that's how I do it. And based on what I know about the game, as soon as I go down there, there's no turning back. Pretty much exactly what was said earlier. What the hell? Oh, right. I remember this. Hey, Darkon, you've rested recently. And never mind. I'll have myself hold the intestines.
Right.
I guess, what the hell. Well, let's see the blacksmith. Crumple Punch. This sour-looking burly man glares at you as you interrupt his work. He seems a little slow, but earnest, not as poisonous as the others in this town. Aye? What do you want? Who are you? I'm Crumple Punch Malako, the town smith. You want something? Okay, so if I want to pass something off, I can. Is there any junk items I want to pass off? And nothing that he'll take. Yeah, I won't get too much. I don't know. Is Anna's old vest really going to make too much of a difference? Oh, yeah, that. Well, that's another thing I'll have to need to have Dakon identify. Meanwhile, the smith looks at you irritably. What do you want now? Have you heard anything about a diva in Curst? A who? Diva? Ain't that one of them angel things? No, we ain't got one here. Do you want something of me? Okay, so I also have a bunch of these here. Assassin's Knuckles, those look nice. How good. Very good. Very good indeed. I wonder if Anna can use them, but I don't know if she'd want to use anything other than her punch daggers. Oh well, I'll have to think about that for another time. Meanwhile... So anyway, what was I needing to do for... Alright, I've got all the extra stuff. Assemble the key, right. Okay, direct me first to find a man named Marquez. Rescue Bars's daughter from the slavers. So, step 1, find the slavers. Step 2, kill the slavers. Okay, mostly just cursed citizens. Although, who are you? You see a well-dressed middle-aged woman. She has a scowl on her face and appears to be looking for someone or something. Greetings. She stops and stares at you for a moment before answering. Who are you and what do you want of me? I don't remember my name. She looks at you with mild surprise. Really? Are you by chance a petitioner? I understand that they often lose their memories. What's a petitioner? She pauses to think for a moment. Petitioners are those who have died and had their bodies reformed on the plane that most closely reflects their beliefs in life. They usually have no knowledge of their previous existence. Perhaps this is the case with you. Possibly. This rebirth. How many times can this happen? Well, I am not an expert in these affairs, but it is my understanding that it happens but once. Upon death, the spirit then returns to the plane itself. Unless, of course, you have traveled to another plane. If that is the case, then upon death you obtain oblivion. I see. In any case, I have no name to give you. She offers you her hand. Good day to you, Cutter. I am Roberta. Well met, Lady Roberta. I believe you had some questions for me? Yes, lady. I am at your service. Can you tell me about Curst? She smiles at you and laughs. Curst is a dung heap, and we are the excrement that fills it. She shrugs. Nothing more need be said on the subject. You seem upset. Is something amiss? Yeah, she frowns. Yes, my husband, Karl Parfador, is not where he told me he would be. This is not the first time that he has lied to me about his whereabouts, and I am beginning to think that he... She pauses for a moment. I am beginning to think he is with another woman. A harlot. Why would you think that? He was quite a ladies' man before we wed, especially among that type of woman. And I've heard rumors. She looks angry. If I find the rumors to be true, then I have a surprise for him. A surprise? Yes. She lifts her skirt, exposing her inner thighs. You see a sheathed dagger strapped to her leg. She draws the blade and gives you a wicked smile. I think finding this protruding from his back would constitute a surprise. Do you not agree? She puts the blade away. So you intend to kill him?
My journal.
Her smile slowly fades as she considers her words. Finally, she sighs and sheets her blades. 7 selfish? I would if I could, but no, I am being a fool. Carl and I are no longer intimate. I could never get close enough to deliver such a blow. She looks away for a moment. Only one of his women could. Who's in charge here? Torvis Giljaff. He can be found at the administration office in the town square. What can you tell me about Tovis? Tovis can be a rather intense individual. She pauses to think. I know little about him, other than the fact that he is a Gitzerai and a wizard. Well, that'll be fun for when he sees Dakon. If I end up seeing him. Anything of interest happening here? She thinks for a moment. I have heard that a young woman recently disappeared, the daughter of some barkeep or other. I know nothing of the details. Other than that, I can think of nothing out of the ordinary. I'm looking for a diva. I've been told he's in Curst. She pauses to think. I have heard that rumor as well. Unfortunately, I am unable to help you. I do not know the whereabouts of such a creature. You should inquire at the administration office in the town square. Well, it looks like I'll be heading that direction one way or the other, so in the meantime, let's just look for the slavers. So we've got a grain silo over there, what looks to be an entrance to the city. Well, at least to the rest of the Outlands. Although from what I understand, the Outlands are for the most part barren, so it's not like I'll necessarily want to go there. Okay, Inner Curst over there, so I guess I'm in Outer Curst? Okay, they're not telling me too much about it. Probably the same deal that they had with the different areas in the Hive. Okay.
I'm gone.
Anything worth worrying about? Well, apart from the dump, blacksmith. Okay, I guess it's just a matter of finding the slavers. I wonder if I could ask where the slavers could be found. Because I can't remember off the top of my head, and I really don't want to look anything else up. So let's go talk to the former Harmonium officer. What's your stake in this slavery thing, anyway? I found out that the Harmonium, a group I'd believed from the start, was buying people, kidnapping them, taking them against their will and ruining their lives. It was sucking the life out of people for daring to be different, and I couldn't take it anymore. The slavers you'll be fighting are old comrades of mine. He spits on the floor. Burks. Liars. You can't trust anyone anymore. Where are these slavers again? Last I heard, the slavers were to the east in Inner Curst. They've got the nod from the city guard. Find them, make sure Bars's daughter is alright, and kill them. When you're done, come back here and I'll tell you the first part of the key you need to find the diva. Alright, let's get going then. So, doesn't look like there's anything else to see here. Inner Curst, here we come. Hopefully this will be interesting. I suppose we'll find out pretty soon. Yay, Morty being quick on his floaty? I don't know. Shut up! Although, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't be walking around at night because that might look suspicious, especially in a city like Curst. Okay, distiller.
I'm gone.
Alright, so the slavers are to the east of Inner Curst. Okay, this looks like some sort of dogfight with whatever these creatures are. Although I'm kind of surprised that the Limlins are allowed to wander around when you've got those...
I'm gone.
I don't know, what should I call them? I guess more aggressive creatures?
Done.
Looks like I'm not going out that way. What's the world map show right now? Okay, fair enough. So...
I'm gone.
Man, that barracks is massive.
Alright.
So, where would these slavers be? Wait, I'm looking in the west, aren't I? If I really want to go after the slavers, I'm going east. I'm stupid.
Alright.
Ah, here we are. What look to be Harmonium officers. You see a Harmonium officer, dressed in his ceremonial armor. He seems to be in charge of the workforce of Harmonium slavers. He seems like an especially vicious and haughty member of the breed. What do you want? Who are you? I'm Measure 2 Scatch of the Harmonium. He bows. My men and I are here recruiting. Are you interested in learning more about the Harmonium's ways? It looks like slavery to me. Is there a chance you'd just let this go this time? You are not very smart, are you? No, there's no chance. There is our way, and there is the wrong way. Those who are wrong must be punished. He points to you and calls to his men. Take him! Ooh, I like the combat music for this. Alright, Ignis, let's light him up. Yeah, I like the elemental strike. Let's do that. Now, is there anything else I want to do? I don't want to make...
In enduring, grow strong.
Thought you would more. Oh, right, I remember now.
Your will be done.
Okay, let's throw some more fire at people. Whoa! Who hit her? Okay, where's my last save? Hell. Oh, I do have a quick save. Okay, good. Why did they attack her? Ah, well. Let's try this again. Make sure my party is better positioned. I do have Call Lightning. That could be helpful. I'm here to get Tainted Bars's daughter back. He smirks at you. Are you now? What'll you do if I kill her? He gestures to his men. Kill her!
Yes.
Alright, it looks like I'm gonna have to do it.
Ignis hears you.
Alright, now, spell. Alright then, we use the kiss on that jerk.
Lend me strength.
I'm hurt.
Oh dear, that's more damage than I'd like to take. Move.
I'm gone. I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Lend me
I
strength.
hear your words.
I'm hurt.
Ah, hell.
Talk about beating a dead horse.
Indeed. Okay, let's try that again. I don't need to end up in a prison by going after Harmonium. Okay, let's be a little less direct this time. What are you doing here? Why, my men and I are gathering recruits to teach them about right and wrong. As you can see, they're not always willing, but we'll make them see the light eventually. He eyes you. You'll make a good recruit, I imagine. I'm not interested. That's too bad. He gestures to his men. Ignore the girl. Take him.
Done.
Ignis hears you.
Aye? Why not?
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Done.
Okay, let's hit him a bit.
Damn.
Whoa, okay. Alright.
I'm hurt. All right.
Ah, hell, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, we try again. In that case, if we're gonna throw lightning around, it better be immediately and while she's not nearby. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move the party back for the most part. Have
All good is done.
Morty over here. Anna over here. Fall from
Pleasure.
Grace over here. You see a heavy-set Harmonium guard. He looks grizzled, grim, and partly drunk. He keeps an eye on the slaves they've been rounding up and talks you out of the corner of his mouth. What do you want? I'm here to get Tainted Barcy's daughter back. You want to buy her back? Talk to Scotch about it. Then. He's the one in charge. Okay. Not what I expected. Ah, shoot. Not what I wanted to do, actually. I want to do it the roundabout way so that they won't go after the woman.
Aye?
All right.
Alright, now, let's call lightning. Ooh, that hurt him!
Yes, my master.
What's up? Good as done.
Yes. Ignis. Yes.
Alright, now let's start throwing fire everywhere. That's a bit of damage.
I'm listening. Lend me strength.
Okay. Alright.
Stabs pain into my eyes.
Got him.
I'm go. All right. All right.
That was a bit violent. Fall from grace. You aren't carrying too much. You're also a healer, though. Yeah, well, let's just get this sorted. Lim out of the way. I have way too much random crap in here.
What do you wish of Ignis? Yes. It shall be done.
Alright, let's talk to you. The young woman, hair mussed up, clothes disheveled, is trying to smile at you through choking sobs. Thank you. I thank you so. My name is Jocelyn. Listen, I must go now, stranger. But again, thank you. No problem. Lim out of the way.
Done.
I want whatever you've got, dang it. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Actually, Dacon's not carrying much. Okay. That could have been nasty. Okay, so it looks like you've used all your healing spells. So, I guess I might as well just head back down here and work out all the details so that I can continue moving forward. Looks like this isn't as expansive as Sigil was, but at the same time, yeah, I guess that's sort of to be expected. Hard to say for certain. Either way, definitely want to rest. And probably use the sensory touch on Dacon and maybe Morty. I'm trying to remember who has the lowest regen. Alright, there we go. Marquez looks up from the table as you approach. You hear about Barcy's daughter Jazilia? She's free. She should be back here shortly. He claps you on the shoulder. Good work. You want the first part of the key that will get you under Curst? Here it is. Such place eternal justice has prepared for those rebellious. Go talk to Kitlo over there. She's got the second part of the key. Or I can teach you weapons.
Updated my journal.
You carry yourself like you already know your way around a weapon, so we'll cut right to the chase. What do you want? Can you tell me if I'm ready for more instruction? I can tell you whatever you want to know, to a point. What weapons do you want to learn about? Well, I guess that's the end of that. Let's go talk to Barcy. You making any progress on that key? You look a little anxious to get moving on this. You'll get it, sure. What's the deal with this key anyway? It's a key, but it ain't a physical key if you know what I'm saying. When you've got the keys together, you come tell me, and it unlocks knowledge in my mind. Till then, though, it stays secret. You gotta satisfy the key holders. That's all you wanted. That all you wanted? Okay, so I can get a bunch of charms and such here. Useful.